Welcome to our Tim Spoken English and Smart Classes. You are now tuned to the ESCC podcast featuring with our esteemed global educators and my shining stars. So, here we go with our today's podcast with Learn English Swiftly.
Certainly.
I'm Dr. Madhu Bose.
I'm Aish Bose.
I am Rohan Singh.
I'm Dr. Idajit Tudi.
In today's program, we will be finding out the idioms, a picture worth a thousand words. As you are watching ESCAC podcast, it's time for the conversation. So over to you, Rohan and Ayush, my dear shining stars.
Yes. Rohan, my erudite friend, I must express my fervent admiration for the profound adage, a picture is worth a thousand words. It's encapsulated the inherent power of visual representation, does it not?
Ayush, your sagacity never fails to astound me. Indeed, this maxim alludes to the notion that a single image possesses the capacity to convey a multitude of sentiments and narratives, suppressing the explanatory prowess of mere verbiage.
Absolutely, Rohan. It compels one to ponder upon the limitless possibilities of visual stimuli, transcending the confine of linguistic expression and the permitting of that art sight. The intricate interplay of colors, lines, and textures in the captivating image evoke evanescent tapestry of emotions.
Quite right, Ayush. Furthermore, the indelible impact of image lies not only in its aesthetic appeal but also in its ability to ignite intellectual discourse. Each element meticulously arranged within the frame can provoke cogitation, stimulate curiosity, and incite contemplation of matter ranging from political affairs to deepest philosophical quandaries.
Precisely, Rowan. The visual medium has an unmatched potential and communicate complex ideas transcending the boundaries of conventional language. It speaks directly to our perceptual facilities, resonating within us on primal level, thereby fostering profound connections and understanding.
Verily, Ayush, it is almost as if their silent image possesses an esoteric language of their own, capable of conveying subtleties and nuances that elude the constraint of verbal expressions. In their enigmatic silence, they whispered a thousand tales, each waiting to be dispersed by the discerning eyes.
Absolutely, Butcher. In the presence of captivating image, we find ourselves standing at the precipice of an unexplored realm, where words fail to encapsulate, encapsulate the sheer magnificence that unfolds before our eyes. We are left humbled and awestruck by the unspoken elegance and countless stories woven within a single frame.
Truly, Ayush, the allure of a picture lies in its potent ability to transcend the limit of temporality. It freezes fleeting moments and encapsulates the eternally preserving the essence of an ephemeral experience, expression. They would otherwise be lost in relentless march of time.
Agreed, my erudite friend. Each picture possesses the uncanny ability to edge itself upon our convincing consciousness, serving as a portal to which we can revisit the emotions, sensations, and narrative encapsulated within the confine of the frozen instant.
Ayush, the profundity of our exchange regarding the intrinsic value of picture has been nothing short of intellectually invigorating. It is a testament to the inexhaustible depth of human perceptions and the intricate interplay between our faculties of cognition and aesthetic appreciation.
Indeed, Rohan, I couldn't agree more. Our shared contemplation on this matter reaffirms the indomitable spirit of human curiosity, forever seeking to unravel the mysteries that lie within the mesmerizing tapestry of visual representation.
And as you're watching SAC podcast, so it's time for the conclusion. So my shining stars have already done a lot of conversation upon it, and Ida ma'am is going to give the conclusion upon it. So I would like to invite my global educators, a renowned international speaker too, our Ida ma'am. Dr. Ida ma'am, over to you, please. Conclude it.
A picture is worth a thousand words, or others say it as a picture paints a thousand words. This idiom means one picture or image can convey rich messages or multiple messages to others. Example of using the phrase, a picture is worth a thousand words. Seeing a picture of a city devastated by war made Mr. Gregg say, how destructive war can be. Indeed, a picture shown on screen is worth a thousand words. The picture of a devastated building could also imply that there are a lot of downsides or disadvantages of war. Aside from the obvious physical damages of buildings, it also means fear and trauma among residents, evacuation of people, stoppage of business operation, economic downfall, and other negative effects of war. That explains the meaning of the idiom, a picture is worth a thousand words. Having understood the meaning of the idiom, using images or use of imagery can be employed by language teachers in class. On top of increasing motivation or enhancing the readers or learners' interest, we can actually make use of pictures or these images to encourage critical thinking among learners, asking them of what they can associate with the picture or image shown to them. For instance, an image of a child beggar could be associated with the following words or ideas. It is associated with poverty, meaning the child is very poor or else he is not visible begging. The image or picture could also be associated with lack of education, considering that it is implied that the family cannot send him to school that makes him uneducated. Next is underprivileged. People in poverty threshold are usually underprivileged. The child is among the underprivileged ones. Now, the picture of a child also conveys a message about hunger. He cannot afford to buy food, possibly because both parents have no income or no source of living. That is why he has to beg for money from others for him and his family to be fed for survival. The picture of a beggar also connotes a message of child's need for help or support from the government, from organizations, or from individuals. Indeed, we can say the picture of a child beggar is worth a thousand words. Lastly, it is more effective to use a picture or an image to convey important messages to others than to use many descriptive words. Considering that a picture or image speaks for itself, needless of more detailed explanation. That is how powerful and impactful the use of picture or imagery is.
Perfectly explained, ma'am. Absolutely. And in this, I think this is the one of the really a greatest idiom. And today we are talking about the artistry because they have this, in their magic in their hands, the way they paint and draw. Because we language speakers, absolutely, we speak a lot and we are required, but within one picture, we can understand it more. So it's time for the vocabulary. So let's recap the vocabulary for the before the program it ends because you are watching ESCC podcast. So our first word is here, erudite. Erudite, it means having or showing great knowledge or learning. Another word which we have heard from our shining star is adage, a traditional saying expressing a common experience or observation approval. Verbiage, excessive or unnecessary use of words, wordiness. Evanescent, tending or to vanish or fade away, transient. Cogitation, deep thought or reflection. Quandaries, difficult or dilemmas, uncertain or perplexing, confusing situation. Esoteric, intended for or understood by only a small number of people with a spatial knowledge. Ephemeral, lasting for a very short time or transient, we could say. Precipice, a very steep rock face or cliff, typically a tall one. And like the last one is cognition, the mental action or process or acquiring knowledge or understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. But before ending the program, we have two things left. One, let's go to the comments. We have many comments, so we'll go through the top 5 to 6 comments over here. Here, Garima writes, your talent behind the camera is exceptional. Thank you so much. Shivani writes, your podcasts are very helpful for us, ma'am, and this are always looks fantastic and amazing, and the idioms are wonderful, very knowledgeable. Thank you again, Komal Jorwal, writing, you're very inspiring for us, ma'am. This podcast is so amazing. That gives us many knowledge in less time, and these are very helpful. Thank you, Madhvi, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I would rather say thank you to my global educators who are joining us and inspiring them more. It's lovely podcast every day. It's amazing to come with the different topics every day. Akhilesh Sharma, sir, thank you so much. So as we have many comments, but we have thought to take out only top 5 comment because we have a lot to do today. Samar is there. We are going to listen to his song before ending it up. So over to you, Samar. Samar, you can start singing. Unmute yourself and start singing, my dear. Yeah.
I don't wanna act too high and mighty, 'cause tomorrow I may fall down my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Thank you.
And that's seriously so wonderful. And it has really become a beautiful time of ours today because of your song, My Shining Star. Thank you so much once again to everyone, my audience, and especially my global educator. And that's the end of our today's program. So don't forget to join for more useful vocabularies, sentences, phrases, knowledge, and idioms. Keep watching ESCC podcast. Learn English swiftly.
For the last 10 years, TEDx speaker Dr. Madhvi Borsi Sinch Insa has been educating students. In the contemporary era, children used to entertain themselves with movie songs, but students under her are interested in learning, singing, and rapping educational songs. She has presented education in the